Expedition 33 is getting its dick sucked off, but does it actually deserve all the hype it gets? Now, why should you listen to a random ass bum on the internet? To be honest, I do not know. But moving on, every story game has 3 criterias that need to be checked for me to consider the game to be good. And that's lore. I'm talking about the stories, the characters, and all that shit. Gameplay, I'm talking about the combat, the exploration, and yeah, last but not least, the uniqueness. I do not want regurgitated bullshit. Now, this is your spoiler warning, so if you want to experience it yourself, click off now. Now, when it comes to the story, it low-key deserves all the glaze, I'm not gonna lie. I am a man that appreciate good, thought-out lore, whether that's movies, shows, games, or whatever. The first juicy plot point besides the opening was when Gustav, the main character, or so I thought, got fucking murked, and they replaced him with Verso, which high key, that is fucked up, getting replaced like that. But the way that Gustavio died, low key broke my fucking heart. Gustav was just celebrating a fight they won with Mael by throwing rocks off of a cliff, spending happy time with his little sister. Then he gets fucking sniped in the back. The way that I went from happy to instantly sad was enough to make me cry. Hey, I'll admit it. Now comes the juiciest part of the story, the ending. You have a choice of siding with Mael or siding with Verso. If you side with Mael, you get to keep the world, aka the canvas, with Verso. But if you side with Verso, the whole world disappears, even him. Now, I'ma come clean, because I did choose Mael, but it was only because I was comfortable playing with her, because during the whole game, I was one-shotting everything. I do not know how to play Verso, and I was not trying to get my ass whooped. That being said, I do think Verso's route is the correct one, because you should get over something, even if it's as severe as losing a loved one. Like, no matter how long it takes, you gotta get over it somehow. With the Mael route, you're living in this fake world, and even if you are happy, right, I do not give a shit. It's fake. Now, if I were to self-insert myself into the story, then I fully understand both sides. Like, Mael is a burnt-ass child, and she can't fucking speak. She also made friends with these imaginary people, and she gets to see her brother again, even if he's not real. If she's genuinely happy spending time in the painting enough to die for it, then do whatever makes you happy. Who the fuck am I to judge? With Verso, he lived a life so long that he's seen his whole family go crazy, and he also lost people he loved during his long-ass life. And low-key, the only solution for both is to kill yourself. Let this motherfucker rest. Like, both sides are understandable. But during the Mael route, when Verso was begging to die and Mael ain't allow it, that shit was fucked up. She enslaved her brother. When Mael said that the people of the painting deserves a life, low-key, once I learned that everything was fake, I did not give a fuck about anyone, because they ain't fucking real. Because imagine me being adamant that my imaginary friend is real, then I go have a conversation with them, and it looks like I'm speaking to air. Do you know how crazy I'll look? Now, when it comes to the characters, I don't necessarily feel like a specific way about them. They're just good characters. The only ones that I kind of give a shit about is Mael, because she hits like a fucking Tonka truck. She carried my games. She made the game so fucking easy. I also like Verso because the whole story like revolves around him and how his bum ass family is affected by the death of him. Like, he's the main character. And Gustav, low-key, I'm gonna just add him out of pity because I feel bad for him the way he died. But I do like the brother and sister relationship that he got going on with Mael. Like, I find it so cute how he's protective of her and how they're able to like fuck around and joke around at the same time. CL, she's kind of okay. Like I don't mind her. Lune though, something about her pissed me off. I do not know why. Minoko, that man's a geezer. And so is SK. The only character that I like is Clea, because she's the realest motherfucker. While the whole family in a painting going crazy, Clea's tired of their shit. Like, get your act together. Only downside is that we don't get to see her in the fucking game that much. So if we get a DLC or another game, Clea better be the main character, because I love her and her dress is pretty. So for the lore, I'd rate this game 1 juicy cold watermelon slice on a hot ass day. Turn-based combat. Now, I know that scares a lot of y'all, and to be honest, it scares me too. I understand why people don't like turn-based combat, because I don't like it as well. I find that shit boring as fuck. But I genuinely think that this type of turn-based combat is actually fun, because this game got one thing in specific that makes it good, and that's the parries. Adding parries is enough dopamine to keep my attention and keep me interested. So when you have the low of the low, like turn-based combat, but the highs of the highs, like parries, it balances out to not bad. The only problem that I got with combat is that when I dodge, I still be getting hit. Like, on my screen, I was nowhere near that attack. Now, this could be a hit reg issue or a skill issue. Another good thing about this game is that it's as hard or as easy as you want it to be. And what I mean by that is there's this little terrorist that I mentioned earlier that you get to play as, and her name is Mael. And Mael has this ability called Stendhal, and this shit is enough to one-shot all the bosses, even the hardest ones. The numbers that this ability produces is enough to crash my PC, because my PC can't calculate numbers that high. Like, that's how much damage this shit does. Now, that's the easy mode. If you want to make the game harder, then just remove all the busted up ass pictos and don't use Stendhal. handle, and you'll probably have a decent challenge. When it comes to exploration, it's okay. It's like your normal linear RPG game where you just reach the end and get a cutscene and maybe kill a boss. And then you move on to the next place, rinse and repeat. But when it comes to the open world part of the game, I love when games just hide random shit in random nooks and crannies. Like, it encourages you to just get lost in some random ass place just to find some random ass pick though that turns out to be broken. Like, for example, in Elden Ring, you can go explore and fight a random ass worm off rip just to get the Moonveil Katana. Now, granted, Expedition 33 is a bit more restricted, but the point still stands. Once you unlock free roam, go explore, find that random ass busted ass pick though in that random ass busted ass hole. For gameplay, I'm rating it 1 mango smoothie, but the ones that are a little bit too chunky with ice and don't flow well. Now, for the game's identity and uniqueness, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the fuck this category means, but I just wanted to appreciate the art of the game. This game got me sightseeing. Like, everything is so beautiful. It's like a playable movie. Lumiere in the beginning of the game is so fucking pretty. I could spend like an hour just walking around. It's so fucking sad that when you return to Lumiere, it's all dark and depressing. Like, I need to see some people. I need to see the sun out. I need to see flowers. I need to see life. But no, it's dark and depressing. To be honest, every POI is mad pretty. The only place that I hate is Visage, and that's because it's creepy as fuck. You have these masks just staring at you and shit. I feel so exposed. And the manor, like, something about it is eerie as fuck. Like there's a shadow lurking in the dark, waiting to pounce on my ass. Now, even though both places scare the fuck out of me, like, I can't deny the fact that they're both beautiful. So for this rating, it's fantastic. Now, is the game worth it? I'm gonna say yes. And that's based solely on the fact that after I finished the game, I was sitting there like, damn, what now? I don't want to move on, but I'm done the game. And the only time that shit happened was when I finished Attack on Titan. I'm not saying they're on the same caliber, but I felt something within me change, and I can't ignore that. Bro, and shout out the devs, bro. Y'all cooked with this shit. And shout out the French. Now, I don't know why motherfuckers hate y'all so much and clown on y'all. I would never disrespect y'all. So if you're French and you're watching this, hey, I love y'all. And I'm not French, but if y'all need me to fight for your country, I'll protect y'all borders. I see the glaze, I understand the glaze, and I join the glaze of Expedition 33.